Ashley St. Clair. Let the nonsense, the ghetto nonsense begin.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Man, what kind of ghetto mess is happening in the what's it, the conservative camp on the quote unquote right side? What's going on, man? But I'm not shocked in terms of the the trad thoughts, the behavior of the trad thoughts in that space. Now, the reason why I'm going to make this a big deal with Ashley St. Clair uh, announcing on Valentine's Day that Elon Musk is the father of her bastard. The reason why I'm making a big deal about this is because I saw way too many people on that side of the aisle, whether it be Candace Owens of all women, which I was shocked by, but or anybody, a whole lot of famous figureheads in that space, basically giving her a pass. That to me was very shocking. So I'm gonna cover this. I'm gonna make a big deal out of it, since I'm petty, man. Hey, man, I saw, man, when I went on Twitter and saw the people that made excuses. I'm talking about making excuses for Ashley St. Clair. I'm not saying I wasn't shocked at her thottery because she was already a single mammy, but I'm saying the excuses that I saw the people on the right give her, that was interesting. Where's Dr. Cheyenne Bryant when you need when you need her? Are they gonna call? Are they gonna call? Is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant gonna call Elon Musk a low vibrational man? Are they calling Elon Musk a deadbeat for creating broken homes, for having all those kids out of wedlock? But that's a whole other story. But anyways, let's go. Let's hit the shade room real quick. Let's hit the shade room of all places. Let's hit the shade room of all places, man. Let's put this banner up. Let's put this ticker up. Oh man, this is funny to me though. Elon's the daddy. X users react to Elon Musk allegedly having his 13th kid. Let's read the caption. On Friday, on Valentine's Day, mind you, conservative influencer and author Ashley St. Clair released a statement alleging that she gave birth to a child 5 months ago and Musk is the father. By the way, Elon, if you're listening to me, bro, paternity test, dog. Paternity. I hope you, or maybe he already knew, and then he probably set the parameters in place and try to keep it silent. But that was gonna slide, not past Valentine's Day. Anyway, let's keep reading. The child in question would be the tech mogul's 13th child, according to reports. A rep for St. Clair shared an additional statement saying that the Ashley and Elon have been privately working towards a parental agreement for some time. Oh, so yeah, he knew for a minute. St. Clair's statement sent the internet into a frenzy, with many shocked about the number of children Elon Musk has. Swipe to see what the folks are saying. Now, this is some interesting information because now it's getting very clearer. So he knew for a minute, like this was the situation, and he tried to keep it on wraps. But I keep telling y'all, the hoes that you think that like being independent, once the holidays come around, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, especially, right? If they're lonely, if they feel bitter, they feel like the guy that's supposed to claim them not claiming them, and they see that guy moving on with his life and they the side piece, they I tell you this. Let me tell y'all something, man. You want to see a chick go crazy, for real, for real. One of the main things you want to drive a trick. I'm talking about where she's stalking you, OD. Say if you were single, right, and you were messing with a chick, right? You was just messing with this chick casually, and then let you find another girlfriend. Like say you're maybe either you stop or you're still seeing that side chick, but then with that situation, you kind of been ghosting her a little bit. She's not going to really make much of it during that time, but say during that ghosting period, she sees you posted up with your main chick. She's going to blow it up. I don't care how big of a hoe she is, dog. I don't care how big of a hoe she is. She is going to blow up your situation. Remember what happened to Anthony Edwards? He posted his main chick. No. This is what happened. He posted his main chick and his number one girlfriend, right? And she had a pregnancy test positive, and it was like a whole thing. And then everybody saying congratulations, and then literally the next day, You see one of the side pieces that Anthony Edwards had hit up like a little bit ago. All of a sudden, the next day, oh, Anthony Edwards told me to pay for an abortion. And you're just like, where did this bitch come from? Like, I'm like, you're just like, where did she come from? But this is what they do. This is what they do. I don't care. They could, and I'm talking about this. This was an escort, mind you. This was a lightweight escort, and she they see that man moving on with his life or just being happy, whatever. That side piece you were messing with that you wasn't really taking seriously. She's going to do something to interfere with what you're trying to do. So when I saw that statement from Ashley St. Clair, let me see if I can make a bigger picture of this. I hope she doesn't have that tweet still up. That would be hilarious if she do. Let me blow up her statement picture. That I found her. So here we are, right here. Let's read the statement. This is off Ashley St. Clair's tweeter. This was on Valentine's Day. She let me read this. It says 5 months ago, I welcomed a new baby into the world. Elon Musk is the father. I have not previously disclosed this to protect our child's privacy and safety, but in recent days, it has become clear that tabloid media intends to do so, regardless of the harm it will cause. I intend to allow our child to grow in a normal and safe environment. For that reason, I ask the media honor our child's privacy and refrain from invasive reporting. Please, please. Please. I'm not honoring ish. I'm here for the nonsense. I'm here for the trolling. I'm here for the memes. All that. I want to see full court press. I'm calling for a full court press.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Like facts. I want a full court press on her because particularly conservatives like this, they be pissing me off. They always want to tell people what to do, how to act, and blah blah blah. Meanwhile, they are the biggest hypocrites, mind you. What kind of quote unquote traditional broad is on the internet talking? Number one. Number two, she was able to rise through the ranks, even though she was a single mammy herself. But I will say this because somebody had a woman actually had repeated this. So, but I've said this before, anyways. Feminism is not people just think it's just the liberals. No, like now feminism is now taking place. It's now rewrapped in a package now, because at first it was 304s thinking it was independent, they could do things by themselves, F the patriarchy, blah blah blah. You're not going to be seeing that in the near future. What you're going to see now is what I've been warning you, because once that pendulum swings back to the right, which is currently doing right now, is feminism is now just going to basically repackage itself into traditional conservatism, which I've been warning people about for a minute, for a strong minute now. You know what I mean? So now you're gonna have hoes. Oh, we need men to do this. We need men. Where's the real men? I blah blah blah. But really, they realize that they can't really do things by themselves financially, resource wise. You know what I mean? So now they're trying to switch. They're trying to switch gears. That's what's happening. It's just feminism repackaged in a different brand. So I've been really warning people about this for a while. But let me give Black Twitter its credit this time. They deserve their flowers today. I give them the permission to rip on Ashley St. Clair. I give them full permission. That's why I'm covering it via the shade room with this one. So somebody said, "Do you think Elon did the hi pregnant I'm dad joke all 13 times?" Okay, let's see the other ones. He said, "Name a black man with 13 kids from different women that America would trust running the federal government and this country." This is true. This is true. This is very true. Like this is very true, particularly when it comes to black men. I know a lot of black men in certain positions, they almost have an anxiety because they know their margin of error is so small. Like I'm talking about their margin of error is so small. So by the time you see certain black people in positions of not necessarily power, I'm going to say influence. Like say, for example, let me take the quarterback position, for example. What black quarterback could act like Baker Mayfield and like get away with it? The one black quarterback I think people don't like the most, if you really think about it, in the NFL, the one outside of I think if I really if you were to poll men of all races, the one black quarterback they actually don't like is Russell Wilson. That's how. But when you look at the personalities and Russell Wilson, in terms of everything else, doesn't he don't commit no crimes. He don't do nothing. But because of his self righteousness, his his simpness, so men just naturally don't really respect that. But that just shows you what black quarterback could really act like a Baker Mayfield or Aaron Rodgers and really get away with it. You know what I mean? So most of the even the trash black quarterback, the black quarterbacks that are not good talent wise in the NFL, they give them a pass because their character is so upstanding, but they don't realize they have no error to be. Their margin of error is like really it's so small. It's so small. And please don't give me Deshaun Watson, because even before those accusations, people loved him. They thought he was the perfect guy. You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear people say Deshaun Watson in the comments. And plus, he already went to court and he was found not guilty. Yeah, but a lot of people don't do their research. I know there's gonna be some one smart ass that's not gonna finish the video and they're gonna mention Deshaun Watson and like literally forget that even before that, people thought he was the perfect, upstanding guy. Like that, like so many black men end up doing things too much of the right way, so much so to their detriment, right? So I see what Plies is saying. Oh yeah, like we could take Barry O for example. That's why. Actually, let me leave that alone because Barry O is a sinister type of person. So he understood to get into that position, he needed to have a clean, pristine image. So he made sure he was in a position where if certain people was saying stuff about him, they went missing. Anyways, let's move on. It says somebody else comes in and says, imagine if Barry O had 13 kids with 4 women or even 5 with 3 women. The right would be calling him a womanizer. A non-Christian, they would tell racist jokes about black men making babies all over the place. And yet Pasty Small Part has 13 kids with 4 different women. Queen Felonious has 5 children with 3 different women. And Christians don't say a word. This is the problem with the outspoken conservatives. There's just too much of that hypocrisy. So whenever they start doing that nonsense after preaching the nonsense, and not only preaching the nonsense, declaring that the nonsense is us, right? So whatever demographic or group that they're targeting, whether it be black people, Hispanics, people, or poor people in general, or whatever, they will take a characteristic and label it as, oh, that's just them. And meanwhile, they're doing the same thing, right? So this is what, unfortunately, even though the conservatives are right per se, right? They're right on paper, but the characters that represent them are usually not the people that should be representing them. And a lot of people on the right hand side, they won't admit this, but a lot of them are simps, and they allow certain people to infiltrate their ranks, particularly when it comes to these trad thoughts. These, we call them traditional. They call themselves traditional women, but they're really just thoughts, right? But this is true. This is very true. Right? Another one says, Real Housewife of Michigan. She said Elon Musk, who was 53 years old, just fathered his 13th child with a 26-year-old far-right influencer. This is baby mama number 4. I always forget how Republicans are the party of family values. Silly me. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. So nobody mentions the age gap. I'm talking about nobody on the right mentioning the age gap. They were saying, what's his name? Tate. I don't want to say his name. They were saying that Top G was a predator, right, for wanting women in their 20s, and here Elon Musk does that. Now, I'm gonna come back to that point in a little bit. Somebody said, I don't care how many children Elon Musk is having with multiple women out of wedlock. I would care if he had 13 children with multiple women and abused them, refused to take care of them, or couldn't afford to take care of them. People need to mind their damn business and let Elon Musk tend to his own business in his personal life. Well, when I say the same thing about Cam Newton or Nick Cannon, people thought I was giving them excuses. So I'm gonna show you, because I'm gonna show you my real opinion on what I think of the whole situation, because I'm not really shocked, but I am shocked in terms of the right influencers basically giving Elon Musk a pass. Elon Musk has done things over the past couple months where I'm like, damn, y'all giving him a pass? Wow, okay. But I hope whoever this disruptor person is, this better not be a Caucasian man, because I know a whole lot of these people. They will rip on Cam Newton. They'll rip on Nick Cannon. They'll talk. They make fun of like say if like it'll be a woman of another race. They date a black man. They make an Instagram post. You have all these comments talking about single mother incoming, right? That kind of rubs me that always has rubbed me the wrong way. especially since that in terms of that stereotype isn't true in general, right? But now to see those same people, I'm talking about it was like dudes in there making. I'm talking about just making jokes about the situation, giving Elon Musk a pass for how he runs things. I'm like, well, okay, I guess that's what we're doing. All right. It says Elon Musk has 13 kids with different baby moms, but you are all asking why there's no two-parent households. The funny part is that he takes government handouts too. Yeah, that is true. That's actually true. Somebody said you just know 1,000 years from now when Mars is ruled by 13 tribes of Elon, it's going to be Ashley St. Clair's descendants that are going to be like the banished mole people trying to ruin everything for the peaceful citizens of XAA, the whatever the 12th city. That's the name of one of the kids, by the way. It said Elon Musk having 13 kids is a net positive on the world. Okay. Now, Corey Holcomb has something to say about this technically, even though I haven't heard his opinion yet. He's probably going to make an opinion about this tomorrow on the show. But Corey Holcomb has spoken on this when it comes to men with means, men with power, men with paper, fame, status. And y'all probably know where I'm going with this. But I'm going to let Corey Holcomb show you what I think about this situation, really, overall.
Exactly.
I was with Floyd Mayweather. When I met him, I couldn't believe it. Floyd was like, hey, what's up, man? This is my fiance. This is my girl. They was both standing right there. That's what paper do, boy. You got that paper, people fall in line.
I don't care if it's
Now, it's a shame that people fall in line because of the paper. But this is a fact. If you got that paper, you can bring your whole family to the barbecue. Not the family you had. I'm talking about if you got that bread, you can bring everybody to the barbecue and demand they act like they got some goddamn sense. That's my boy about her. That's my boy about him.
Yo. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. That's my opinion on that. When you got that paper, you make the rules. Remember Cristiano Ronaldo? He went to Saudi Arabia, and you can't go over there, with just a girlfriend, whatever. You have to be married. She can't live with you if the woman can't live with you if you're not married, whatever. But with Cristiano Ronaldo, they let it slide. Paper, power, influence, money, fame, status. We all know that. What's that term? Is that those with the gold make the rules? I guess that's how it works. Even for the so-called moral, the moral party, the right. Interesting. I seen something interesting right here. Oh man. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Sorry, wrong tab. Right here. This is what I wanted to show you right here. Now, this is where this is the stuff that we teach people on this channel of all races, mind you, of all races. Right there. Ashley's, because now you have all these people making memes about her online and blah blah blah. Now look what she's finna pull. Ashley St. Clair feels jilted and terrified after Elon Musk refused to protect her. So we already know where she's going. The classic, oh, he didn't protect me. I felt abused. I was abused. But I'm still gonna need your money and protection for my child. So pay up, ninja. Same rules apply. This is the stuff I already saw that coming. She's already using the I feel scared. He didn't protect me enough. So she can limit. She's gonna try to blame that on Elon, so she can use that to limit the custody time, but and still increase the increase the money that Elon Musk is going to have to pay to, take care of her and the child, right? So I already saw that coming. So we will go over that on a later time, but I wanted to show you that article because I already knew that was coming. I'm like, oh, here we go. She feels jilted and terrified. That's why she made the post in the first place right here. If I can bring it up again, that's why she made this post in the first place. Please protect our privacy. But really, she knew that was an invitation for the trolls to come through. She knew what was going to happen. and then she could play the victim right afterwards. That's a dirty trick, but it's a well. That the playbook is pretty. It's getting pretty obvious by this point.